So I'm going to use the same dubbing I used for the nymph. I'm not going to use do a rib, and the tail is going to be something striped, something stiff. Well, I'll tie one of these first, and then we'll work our way backwards. Okay, so I'm tying the thread in at the eye of the hook and working my way down to create a base. Look here, just get rid of that. Okay, and then I'm going to work my way back up about 2/3 of the way, not any further, 2/3 of the way. But and I'm going to use snowshoe rabbit hind foot. And I like the ones that are a bit dirty. You see, it's actually got a very like a light yellowy cast or light beigey cast.
Yeah.
The wings of the Callibaetis are a very beigey, light, very light yellow, like just a little hint of yellow and beige again. And that seems to be a signal, that beigey color for the Callibaetis. So I'm going to use the snowshoe rabbit. I'm going to take a small clump. The challenge is getting a small clump that's still useful. So I'm getting a small clump, and it's all approximate, and it's a bit bulky to use. Just taking a little bit of the finer fur out of there, like a little bit of the underfur. There's not a lot of underfur, but there's a little bit of underfur. Okay, I'm going to measure the wing, and I'm going to put it right about 2/3 of the way up.
Yeah.
Not right at the front. Okay, wind it down to a finer point. Actually, I could probably trim a little bit more of that yet. Just like here. Taper it. Yeah. Take that off. Wind it down. This is Bill showed me how to do this. Bill Phillips. This is how he ties them. So he ties them with the wing facing forward first, and then you're going to yank it back a little bit initially, just to hold it up a bit, because you're going to be tying. And he puts a half a dozen winds as tight as he can against the front butts, so it'll sit up a bit. And then I work my way down. Now I'm going to put the tail on. Okay, but this one's a bit fancier, I have to admit, because I'm using three materials instead of one.
Yeah.
Or two, I should say. A single wind behind that, just so it perks up a bit and doesn't sort of slide down too much.
Yeah.
And there. And now the dubbing again. And the same color.
Special color.
Yeah, I'm using that special color. So it's got, if you look at it, it's got lots of beige rabbit with a little bit of light yellowy gold seal's fur.
That looks good.
Okay, it's not complicated. As I said, I believe truly in the KISS principle. Okay, and I just tie it. I may not need all of this. I'm just going to see how she looks when I get her going. So I catch it once to make sure that it's caught, and then just spin it one direction. If it's a big fly, I'll use a dubbing loop, but the small ones I don't need that. So I just want to get that positioned, work my way up. There. Hold this back as tight as you can, and just make a knob at the front and finish off
there you go.
With that. And that's it.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
And again, Bill.